What's going on, everybody? Brett here, and we're back playing some more Battle Brothers on the Beast and Exploration DLC. Picking up where we left off last time, it's day 557. It's midday. And we are camped outside of Suitfest. We lost a brother. RIP. We can go ahead and we can take a look in the obituary, and it was Baldwin. He was with us for 41 days, 44 battles, and he had 58 kills. That's not a bad rate, honestly. He was at least getting a kill a battle, which is not bad. And we were taking at least a battle a day. So, yeah, he was a strong brother. He ultimately got old and just had so many negatives about him that he was really compromising his own usefulness to the group. Just sad to say, but he died in kind of a really flavorful way, to be honest. And now we have an open slot, which we don't necessarily need to fill. But there are some pretty cool choices here. We have Gunnar the Fearless. We have Norman the Legend. And like I said in the last one, I think we're going to stay away from Swordmasters. Also, this expense is just unbelievable. I don't want to pay 7,300 for a guy. Sir Eswig is probably going to be the better option. Gunnar the Fearless. A decade ago, Gunnar lost everything in a fire. He's been working as a sellsword ever since. Well experienced, he has traveled in the company of many outfits in his time. The man is no stranger to the cruelties of war. Excited for an opportunity to earn coin, Gunnar knocks his mug on the table. Okay. And then we have Sir Eswig. A minor noble, Sir Eswig's life at court was not exciting enough for him, with endless studying of court etiquette and family lineage. Finally, making a decision to change things, Sir Eswig rode out to test his skills in battle and became infamous and feared in all the known world. That amplified that ramped up pretty quick there. He was just like this boring court noble, and now he's infamous and feared in all the known world. Yeah, sounds tough. So this guy's cheaper, mostly because he comes with a cheaper kit. I'm very curious if Fearless is going to mean anything. We could try him out, but that, I don't know. Very tempted just to go with Sir Eswig, and I think I will. The stats on the Adventurous Nobles are just so in line with what we need for someone who's going to potentially wield our Walter the Spider's greatsword. And let's go ahead and see what we invested in just now. Hopefully something good. Bloodthirsty. All kills are fatalities. That's cool. This character is prone to excessive violence and cruelty towards his enemies. An opponent isn't good enough dead. His head needs to be on a spike. Wow. And then Ailing. Ugh. Okay, this isn't the worst. This character is always pale and sickly, which makes him particularly susceptible to poisons. So, I mean, as far as negatives go, this one will almost never come up, I feel. So we don't have to be all that worried about it. And if we want to equip him with something, we need to check out his stats before we go too deep into what he's going to end up being. He has 2 stars in range skill. That's pretty crummy. 2 in range defense as well. 2 in health. So he's not a bad guy, his stats aren't wonderful at the moment for what I was hoping to do with him. He starts off with great resolve. It looks like he has pretty decent fatigue. 2 stars in HP is fine. And his melee skill starts off decent as well, but these 2 stars here and here are basically useless, which feels pretty bad. We may end up just wanting to do something like this for the foreseeable future. And we can hook him up that way. Should also have a dagger. There we go. And do we have any backup suits of armor? We do. Okay, we'll put him in that. That drops his fatigue down to 40. And as far as helmets go, we could just put him in Sir Sigismund's heraldic bassinet that Baldwin was wearing. And I see here I have a coat of plates. Did I have that on someone and then take it off? Just being thorough, don't want to miss anything. Okay, I'm not as excited as I could be about our new brother, but at the end of the day, he's still a strong character. And not a bad one. Alright, let's go ahead, now that we've done that, let's sell off all the junk we currently have in our inventory and get paid. We were pretty well off a minute ago, but constant spending has dragged down our finances. Once again, I'm always being very careful what I sell here. I do kind of wish there was a buyback system for if you accidentally sell something. Okay, I think that's it. And now what I want to do is, are we good on food? Kinda. What could we buy to help us? Some cheap grains maybe? 7 days. Get some venison. Just wanted to get up to about seven days. That's all I needed. And we might as well buy these arrows while we're here. They're pretty well costed. And we'll get the veterans lessons for Sir Eswig. Let's check out this contract. Okay, this should be fine. We're going to accept this offer. It's going to help us make some money. Before we go anywhere, we're going to come down here and take out old Edmund's hut. And then we're going to head straight over to Strandaki, then Saxdorf. And I think we have to go back the other way. Guys, if I sound a little out of it, I kind of am. I woke up in the middle of the night last night very sick. Not 100% sure what the issue is, but some sort of stomach flu type thing. My bones are aching. I feel like I'm gonna, be very sick. And I'm the type of guy, I don't sleep a lot. I sleep maybe like 7 hours a day at most. And then I get up and I can't really sleep more than that. But I took some medicine this morning and I've been out like all morning. And I'm trying to get you guys a video, something fun to watch. So if I sound a little loopy or whatever, it's just because I'm tired. So we're not able to get up here. We're going to want to move like this. I just want to get everybody on the highest ground possible. We've got a nice little spot here with this dead tree. And if they were a bigger force, it would be great because we'd be able to keep them from flanking us. But here it's not super relevant. We're going to make sure we're using Indomitable. I like using Spear Wall as well. And yeah, I ended up not completely passing our turn just because so many of the orcs hadn't gone yet. There was 2 of them left. And I didn't know what they would do. They ended up just kind of sitting there and shield walling. But had they decided to jump in and attack, we would have been happy that we didn't pass. And these are, of course, I mean, we're fighting 10 orc young now. I think last episode we killed 30 warriors and berserkers and a warlord, so this is not a difficult fight. All we're doing is getting some of the heads that we need for our quest. And I think we need 20. So this is going to be a good chunk of what we needed. Let's just go ahead and step all the way up. Nice, good hit. Honestly, wasn't expecting to get that one. Happy we did. I don't want to step into a triple surround. We'll pass and see what the board looks like after we're done smashing a few of these. I like that. That looks fine to me. Turn the corner with Steezy. Didn't do a ton of damage. And now that we killed him, there's not much of a surround left anymore. And we can jump up. Such a good weapon versus these little dinky shield guys. Don't ever underestimate orcs of any type. They have big weapons that do big damage. we've kind of zoned Isaac out, but that's okay. He should be able to go around. Oh, he went for our shield. And he went for our shield as well. This guy right here. Nice. Time to bring out the polearm. Let's make sure we don't lose any of our very expensive and very powerful shields. That's cool. I just wanted him to rout. I didn't really care where I landed. Hoping to kill him. Anyone with an axe right now, I want to go. Nice. There we go. Is there another orc somewhere? Oh, there he is. I'll see you now. And that is it. Alright, so a nice easy little beginning to our quest. Now it's time to head over to Strandekai and hope that we find another suitable fight along the way. Our treasury took a hit, losing Baldwin and spending some coin on that expensive helmet that we put him in. So this is a nice way to kind of refill it. Strandekai is not a great city. It doesn't really matter if we get there at nighttime. There's not much we're going to want to do there anyhow. But I guess we could take a second to do some drinks. They're very expensive. 167 is a pretty high price. See if they have any cool stories to tell us. Yeah, he's telling us about the Kraken. Alright, that's enough of that. There may be something out here if we want to just kind of check. I would love to take out those brigands. Let's go do that. And we'll fight them in the hills. It's fine with me. Ooh, they have a hedge knight. Okay. So they have plenty of high ground. I think we'll be able to get some of these picks better than they will, and ultimately we'll be able to force them to us. Wow, that was a good miss. Yeah, let's take out the dude with the long axe. He's sitting in a hole. And if we miss him, there's a good chance we'll hit someone else. Alright, no shots available there. And we can see the Hedge Knight. He's not really wearing great armor, but he is using a noble sword. That's an expensive weapon. If we can get that, that'd be cool. And you know what, we're just passing with our front line. And he jumped in the hole. Brave man. Alright, another round of fire. We have to survive. There we go. Bone plating, taking that first hit on Ramen. Now we have some pretty decent options. He's already got damage on him, and it's a pretty good chance to hit, and we missed and hit the other raider. I'm cool with that. And that fur padding, I think, is helping Guido to take these body shots. Nice. That was a lucky one. Wow, we got him. We stabbed his guts. Ugh. And this will probably be the last turn that we sit back like this. I think we're going to start moving forward. We may keep Guido back. Let's actually get out of the hole too with Steezy. And we can get in the bush with Sir Steinhardt. That's going to give him a bit of cover. And he wasn't really blocking any arrow fire anyway. He should be perfectly invisible. That's fine. Alright, do your worst, little snipers. Let's pass. We're not going to get any stacks of Overwhelm anyway from going first because we're not going to be able to attack the same turn that we move. He's got shield wall up, so that was probably never going to hit. But I feel like if we just get one more kill, we'll be tilting the balance in our favor. Dang, 56% chance. Wasn't bad there. If we'd have killed him, we'd have cleared the way for our front line. I don't want to step right to the edge of high ground, because then they'll just step to me and have a great advantage. And then I kind of do it right there, but that's okay. We will still be fine. There we go. Because we'll put Steezy next to him. We'll have backup. He's not going to be alone out on the wings there. Wow, we get lucky twice. Stab, guts, pierce, neck. Nice. It all kind of comes down to luck. They've got a lot of big maces up there. Maces are dangerous for their ability to kind of stun lock you. But they're still loving their ranged firepower. They're protecting them pretty hard. I think we've killed 3 of them. No, we've killed 4 so far. They started with 16. Expecting to take a heavy shot or 2 on someone. They're kind of missing everything right now. I saw a nice chain there of 3 units we could get with the lightning, so I took it. Had I sat back and waited for one of them to come to me, I would have been able to attack twice, but the lightning damage might not have gone where it did. Nice. The fight's kind of up here. We need to make sure we're in a good position. That's a big one. There we go. We've got them tied down. It's only this crossbowman that we don't quite have yet. That was beautiful. We'll attack him. The lightning will go all the way down the line. Oh, and we missed. But at least we put Overwhelm on him. Yeah, moving Guido up here wasn't my favorite play. But I think he's fine. I don't hate that either. I didn't like our positioning there. Hmm. 50, 65. I want to take out the guy who's currently threatening Guido there. And I don't see any reason to let him escape the battlefield. And let's drop a dog. Has no armor, but he's going on the fleeing archer, which is exactly where we wanted him to go. And Guido's going to get revenge on everyone who picked on him. We had to be careful there. He had riposte up, so if we attacked him, we had to expect retaliation. Nice. I was going to say, I don't even think we're obstructed as far as shooting him either. Perfect. Scarity's on the body, which means we can actually count that towards a head. I mean, it's not really relevant now that I say that out loud. I think we've more than fulfilled our head requirement for our current quest. That's a weird sentence. Don't say that one in public, guys. Your head requirement. Yeah, don't say that. So aside from the rough news that I'm coming down with something, which I hope passes very, very quickly. Good news, I've almost got my home office done. And I know I've kind of been talking about it a little bit off and on, but I just put up these like ridiculously cool shelves that I found, and I'm putting all my nerd stuff on it. They're like these big heavy-duty metal shelves. They weigh like a ton. But I've had to put those up. I had to hang some art. I finally finished hanging up my like a rail system on the ceiling so that I can hang my green screen curtain from it. Almost like in a hospital bed. They have those like tracks on the ceiling. That's pretty much what I put up. And it looks pretty sweet. 500 for tools. Get out of here. This place is horrible for selling. But I don't really want to hold on to this junk either. We might take another fight or two before we head back to turn in our quest. Yeah, this is all really bad. We picked up the helmet. It's a 280. Back in the day, we would have loved to get a helmet like that for free. I will say, this is probably the one playthrough I've ever done where I did not have good luck getting early, sweet loot. Okay. Yeah, it took us a long time to get geared in a way that I normally do, like 100 days sooner in this game. But yeah, guys, I mentioned my office just to say that when it's finally done, I will be able to stream comfortably. And I'm looking forward to doing it. I hope some of you consider joining me, especially with some of the kind of tactical games that I'm hoping to play. So there's no new quests here. That sucks. Let's head up to the scorched or torched plains and see if there's one more fight we can take. Like I said, I'm not feeling so hot. I'm kind of like sitting here sweating, feeling pretty bad. I'll take one more brigand fight and then we can call it a day. But I've sort of done like a brief rundown of the games that I wanna do on stream. XCOM War of the Chosen is one that I'm interested in. I've beaten the regular XCOM 2, but I never got a chance to play the DLC for it, and I bought it when it was on sale for, I think it was the Chinese New Year, and I got it for a pretty decent price, so I'm excited to play that. If you like this game, you should love XCOM. Just straight up, it's a super fun game. I also have another game called Northgard, which is kind of an RTS, like Viking themed, and they've just been adding stuff non-stop. When I originally bought it, it didn't have much to it, but now it's kind of evolved and grown into a really solid game. It even has a campaign mode, which I'd like to play through. And if you like Vikings and Viking themed stuff, it might be a good game for you. Also have Frostpunk, which is a game I beat the first level, which is kind of, at the time, I think was beating basically the entire game. You know what, let's step up. Yeah, we're so much stronger than some of the brigands that are standing next to us, that we should just jump in and get them. Kill gives us Berserk. Step forward. Can we get him? We did. That's huge damage. So the archers still want to stick around and fire. I'm going to go all the way around with Sir Steinhardt and try and get to their back line. Yeah, they're going to stop me. Okay. He put up his shield wall, so he's not even going to be that great of a target to try and snipe. Dang. Rough miss. So I say, if we manage to kill him, we'd have a bit more of a free shot into the back line on the archers. Okay, 2 of them tied down, 1 of them not though. We're going to go around the back. Still lets us engage him. Went to break our shield again. Alright, he switched to a bludgeon, but doesn't have quick hands, so he wasn't able to do it efficiently. Yep, almost broke our shield. God. There we go. Nice. Make room for our other brothers to step up and finish off the job. But yeah, guys, those are just some suggestions. I know some of the games that are hot right now, stuff like Risk of Rain 2 is something that I've kind of been watching. And I have a buddy who wants to play with me, so I was thinking, you know, we could just 2-man it, and we could have a lot of fun doing that. I'd love to do some Total War Warhammer 2 like co-op campaigns. And I kind of wish there was a way to do like co-op stuff in Battle Brothers Like each control half of an army, maybe. That might be fun. But anyway, guys, I'm kind of like swimming right now. Really not feeling so hot. I think I'm gonna go lay down. I appreciate you guys sticking with me for what was probably a little bit of a dull episode, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thanks for hanging out with me, and you know, even talking one way to you guys makes me feel better. So you're helping. You are helping. All right. See you all in the next one, guys, and take care.